Gentlemen, welcome to the Morning Hustle, man. It's one of the most consistent dudes in rap right now. About every calendar year, he gonna pull up on you with something sturdy, and he giving
You
back
know
to
it.
the community, man. One time for young Dolph. What up, G?
Dolph
Hey,
in this thing. What's up, baby?
what's
How
up
you
with
feeling,
y'all,
man?
man? What's the
Hey,
word?
listen now. I'm jumping right in this, man. Now the last one, Rich Crack Baby. Now Rich Slave.
Rich Slave.
Who coming up with the titles, dog? And where we going with the Rich Slave project, man?
You know, I come up with all my own everything. I do everything, bro. Like I do everything from creative control to the CEO to the artist to I'm in the studio mixing records. I'm in the studio with everything, the visuals, videos. I'm directing. Like I'm doing everything, bro. You know
Now,
what I'm saying? But
here's the fly part about you, Dolph. You take a negative and you flip it and make a positive out of it, man. You know, because
oh yeah,
they'll try to, like, you throw the dirt on top of us and be like, if you come from this environment, you ain't never gonna be nothing, but you proving everybody wrong.
yeah, man. That's what life about. You know what I'm saying? Like not letting your past determine your future and proving everybody wrong. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never took no for an answer. I ain't never took opinions seriously. Like I don't care about people's opinions, no none of that. One thing about it, I know right from wrong, and I ain't stupid. So it's like
Right.
if you need somebody else's opinion or somebody else to
Validation.
to validate you, it's like, man, you need to wake up again and try it over, homie. Like you tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's like your life is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you ever heard that song? Y'all remember that song? Nas, life is what you make it, nigga. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it no matter what it takes, my nigga. I'm gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Like
Taking it. Yeah.
that shit is real. You know what I mean? Like real deal. That's how life go. People don't
Now,
understand. They think this shit's so hard when really it's all about what kind of work you put in.
yeah, you put that work in. Now, definitely during the quarantine and with COVID going on, and I still know a lot of artists are having problems, but considering the fact how you informed everybody just now, how involved you are, what obstacles have you really run into since you usually do everything yourself and you self-contained? What's been the biggest challenge during the quarantine for you, creatively?
Probably the biggest challenge was a lot of studios had shut down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of studios shut down and like we couldn't just really get in like how we wanted to at first. You know what I mean? Like in the studios that did open up, they were saying only 2 or 3 to a session and like stuff like that. But so in the beginning, I was having to mix records over the phone. Hey, take this snare out, put this snare back in, take the whole bass line out, and bring this right here in, take the kick out, leave this in, bring the hi-hats up some, like leave your 3 in, take out the second 4-bar. Like I was having to do all that shit over the phone. So, you know what I mean? It's like, at the end of the day, bro, I just feel like it really ain't nothing to a giant. It's all about who really want it. Like you gonna make an excuse or you gonna figure it out.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
listening to the project, like I was talking to Billy about it before you came on. It's like, yo, for maximum effect, I need to hear these records in a club. And, nobody feel as safe to really just, pull up in a spot like that. So, I'll give it the car run when I'm going to, go get groceries or whatnot. But,
Yeah.
I mean, the Sonics, man, this is the type of shit we want to party to. How have you been keeping yourself entertained and chock full of things to continue to write about? Because I know you ain't slowed down. I know you still record.
Man, really just my everyday lifestyle, from my family to my friends to the fashion to the music that I listen to, my little partners, my artists, or just everything, you know what I'm saying? My day-to-day lifestyle, bro. Like that's always what my music been about. You know what I mean? Like what you see, what you get. Like you ain't finna hear me talking about uh, uh Ferraris and Lamborghinis and big houses and mansions and just I ain't finna sell you this dream or sell you an image that when you see me, it don't look nothing like that. Like I rap about all this stuff because it's really my real life. You know what I'm saying? And not only is my real life, I really be trying to motivate people to get out there and go do it. Like, cause if I can do it, you can do it. So it's like really I just be, it ain't no flexing, it ain't no no big eyes, little U's, it ain't no shitting on people. I don't even like to shit on people, especially not people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to motivate people. So some people with the wrong mentality, they take it wrong. But people like y'all that understand life, people that understand responsibilities in life, y'all get it. Y'all can get inspired and motivated by it. Because that's what I used to do when I was young. I remember when I was about 17, 18, 19, all through that era. I used to drive downtown man, and go. It's these big houses on the riverfront downtown. And I used to just drive down there, get out my car, and just walk, just look at these houses, be like, damn, bro, how can I get one of these houses? I just try to beat my brain out trying to think, how can I get one of these $2 million houses? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like,
right.
that was so long ago, but that little bitty thing, that it made my adrenaline, like, it made me want shit. It made me want, it made me want to go live life. You know what I'm saying? It made me want to figure it out. It like, shit, if they can do it, they living in these houses with their family and wake up early Christmas morning, goddamn, snow falling everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to wake up like that too. I want to see, can I do it? You know what I mean? And that was my mentality when I was 16, 17 years old.
Right.
What was your hustle? What was your hustle back when you were 16 to 17 years old? Like, when you started to go get it, what was you getting into?
Everything, bro. You know what
everything.
I mean? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. My first hustle, bro, I was 14 years old. Might have been 13 years old. I taught myself how to cut hair. See what I'm saying? Like, I knew that I needed some money, but I was so young, I had to create something to sell to somebody. Feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, damn, if I can teach myself how to cut hair, I can create a haircut, and boy, you got to pay me for this haircut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pay me for it.
Yeah. So once I turned 16, though, it went to something else. I started some more stuff.
Man, now you've been getting definitely a lot of quality time with the kids, man. I have enjoyed my kids. Head Crackers had his kids around all the time. A big question is, are you planning on sending your kids back to school, or are you going to do home and keep them at home? What do you think about that, and how do you feel about that with the quarantine?
My son going to school. He want to go to school. Like, he was mad when we were saying wasn't no school, so he wanted to go to school. But the good thing about it is, like, they being real careful. They being real cautious. It's only 4 students in the classroom. And I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird it's weird for me to try to keep him home because he really want to go to school. And on top of that, it's like, man, keep him home is like, bro, he ain't going to be able to experience the real life what we went through. Like, all of us went to school. Like, that's the experience. You got to go to school. You can't take school from kids. So
no, you got to go to school and get checked on. You got to get roasted at the class. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want your kid to be weird. And see, you done went through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dolph Slick be roasted on the side, man. He be slick. He'll slick. Yeah, oh yeah. You just gotta be in the pocket. Just watch. He'll say something slick out of his mouth every now and again. Check somebody. He green. He'll get green with you real quick. He funny, man. Hey, so look, how you take this Memphis, this sound all the way around the world, bro? And it's interesting because I know you create a lot of different places and you collaborate with different people, but you always maintain a level of authenticity. Every time I hear your music, I feel like I'm going to visit my cousins and my aunties in Memphis and hang out there and just do stuff in the town. So tell me how you maintain that authenticity wherever you are in the world.
Oh, I think it really just our slang. You know what I'm saying? It's our slang. It's the words, how we pronounce words. It's just, I think we just got this certain little twang to ourselves that, like, oh yeah, it's Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you grow up in Memphis, it's like you a certain kind of way, certain words you use, certain things you do and don't do. It's like, for example, like, I'm from Memphis, right? I'm a rapper, right? I'm doing everything I'm doing, right? I'm in the clubs all the time. And a big part of this music industry is like breaking records in the strip club and going to strip clubs. It's cool. I go in the strip club, I might throw a 30,000. I might throw a 40,000. I might throw a 20,000. But when I leave that strip club, I feel dumb as hell. For the simple fact, that's not our culture. We don't do that in Memphis.
Right.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But since I done turned to an artist and I'm doing music, I'm a musician now, like, that's what we do as musicians. But bro, I'm from Memphis, man. We don't do that shit. We don't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I remember
it's pimping. It's pimping in Memphis. That's a lot of pimping coming from Memphis. So it's get the money. Don't give the money away.
But that's the ill thing about, like, hip hop as a culture. Like, we fall in certain pockets sometimes and do things because, like, we feel like that's what we're supposed to do. So if you could just guesstimate, right, Young Dolph, how much money you have spent in the strip club you know, from A to Z, from the first time you ever went to a strip club to right this moment, how much would you guesstimate you have thrown in the strip club?
Great
From
question.
the beginning to right now.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Okay,
That's
over or under. Would you say it's more than $500,000?
It's around five. It's around the $500,000 mark.
Wow.
Wow.
It's around the $500,000 mark. You got to think, man.
Hey,
I'm going
clap it up for that. Because you know what that is? That is community give back. We need to start getting some 501c3 because it's some kids went to school with that money. It's some daycare got paid. It's some grandmas got took care of. So inadvertently, you help put through some kids through school, dog. Like
it's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
Dolph for mayor.
It's a cycle, man. I'm just donating to the community.
Yeah.
You be speaking of some real things, and you occupy like just so many different pockets of life. So like, there's a joint you got on your album, To Be Honest, and there's a line you had on there. You a square if you ain't never fucked a bitch in a dope house. I think that's what you said.
Oh, yeah, I fucked the crackhead. I just want to know, can you please tell them that boys that be in the hood have fucked crackheads? Dolph, tell the truth. You ain't never not one of
what is going on right now? I was like,
tell us the truth.
No. I done had some bad ones from across the city that don't look like they belong nowhere in this neighborhood.
But they in there.
I had them in the spot.
That line, like, I had to rewind it a few times. It's like, hold on, but why am I a square? Because I've never fucked a bitch in a dope house. Like, what kind of bitch?
No, that line don't belong to you, bro.
Okay, thank you.
You excluded from that line. Right?
Where did I go wrong in life? Was I supposed to do this? Did I miss the box? Was I supposed to, I'm like, but Dolph getting it how he lived. I rock with it. But what is the hardest thing for you to rap about personally? Because some things are like, I that's just for me. But what's the hardest thing for you to rap about?
Probably nothing. Know what I'm saying? Probably nothing. But I know when I talk about certain things, with certain stuff I talk about, I be like, damn, why I start talking about this? Because my eyes get watery. I get thinking too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like when I bring up my grandmama, my auntie, and it'd be more than one bar. It'd be like a whole 4 bars or some shit where it's shit like it's deep in it, and I went hard in it. It's like God damn, man, I shouldn't even brought this up. It's like, man, I done changed my whole spirit, but at the same time, it's like, man, they want to hear everybody else. They done been through this stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
Your grandma sacrificed a lot, bro. You talk about it, man, and you talk about all the sacrifices and her supplementing what you didn't have in certain pockets of parental support and how she came through and did all this stuff, bro. Like, if you think, seeing what you've done now, how much of that success do you feel like you owe to her? Like, where do you feel like you still feel like her teachings are helping you in the arena that you're in now with rap?
I feel like all of it owed to her because, for one, she ain't had to do it. Like my grandma came to Chicago and got me when I was 2 years old. She came to Chicago and took me from my mom and dad, took me back to Memphis with her. For the second reason, bro, because, man, she an old lady, bro, and she was raising 3 little badass boys in this community where it's messed up at. You know what I'm saying? Then, bro, it's like, I don't know, it's like everything she taught me is the stuff that I use and apply to my real life that start to go get me some money and hustle and take care of my family. Nothing that was taught to me in school, I don't use none of that shit. Only thing I use from school is proper English, proper grammar, and how to spell and how to, like, in math. You know what I mean? And a little stuff like health and stuff like that. All the history shit, social studies shit, it's bullshit. Like, I don't shit. I ain't heard nothing about none of that shit ever since I left.
I feel you.
Know what I'm saying?
And it'd be hard to not tell kids that it doesn't matter in real time, because like I haven't really felt like I had to use geometry. I didn't need to know who the governor of.
Because you don't want them getting no else and shit. You don't want them getting else on their report card, but at the same time, it's like by you being a big homie, a big brother, a father, uncle, whatever it is to the child, it's like you got to kind of tell them but not tell them like, hey man, like, yeah, but make sure you pay attention to English and math though. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you do that. Like, but you can't just tell them like, man, fuck that social studies, history shit. That stuff don't mean nothing. Like, you can't do that.
Make sure you pay attention in chemistry class. Make sure you get your weights and measurements together. I know you just know that. Slick ass.
Yeah.
Make sure you can eyeball a 3.5. Make sure you know.
Real talk for real, bro. Yo, so this is your first solo album for 2 years. Why was there such a gap? Because I remember you pulled up on us in the studio when you dropped like your last solo album.
Yeah.
And you did give us, something in the form of a mixtape, to hold us over. But,
Yeah.
what made you take your time?
I really was just chilling. I wanted to like focus on stuff I ain't been having time to focus on. Like my little boy getting big, little girl getting big. People passing in my family. Mama's sick, daddy's sick, auntie's sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a real life. You know what I mean? And at the same time, yeah, I'm the artist, I'm Young Dolph, but I'm also Adolph Thornton Jr. I'm the CEO of this company. So if Adolph Thornton Jr. don't play his role right, Young Dolph, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like I got a lot of hats to wear. You know what I mean? And I got to wear all of them proper. I got to take care of my business on all ends. Shut up!
What kind of dog is that?
Man, retarded ass dog, man.
Stupid ass dog.
He American bulldog, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's like I gotta take care of my business on all ends. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it get difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like I be having to divide the time up, but this is what I asked for, so this is what I'm doing.
Indeed. And so the new project is out right now, man. It's called Rich Slave. The merch is on fire, and you even doing a situation where you're actually doing a major give back surrounded around the project, man. How can people get down with that?
Man, really, I'm just showing my fans some love. Like, I'm gonna give away my Lamborghini. You know what I mean? Like, you go to my website, you go to youngdolph.com, purchase the album Rich Slave, or purchase any merch on the website, and you enter to win my Lamborghini. I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna come to your city, I'm gonna drop it off myself.
The camouflage joint?
Nah, I ain't camouflage, it's orange and blue.
Oh, it's orange, okay.
The one from the cover of the project. So that makes it official.
Matter of fact, yes.
And I was such a nerd,
dog.
Yo, when I read this contest, I'm like, yo, how will they cover the taxes on the Lamborghini? You guys are even covering the taxes for the people. You got all bases covered. He is truly a man of the people.
Wow.
Dolph doing that. Not the label, not the record label, not him, not them, not such and such, such and such. Dolph doing that. You know what I mean? I make the rules and I break the rules. Like, this was the difference between me and everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I really have to come up with my own creativeness. You know what I mean? My own, like, I got to stay ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? Like, I make the waves. Mark my word, you're going to see somebody try to bite my dick. And, like, one of the artists, they going to try to do it, but they going to try to do it in a slick way where it make it look like they didn't get it off a Dolph. But somebody going to try to do it.
And when he says biting dick, he means copy. For those at home who don't understand, so, they gonna be in your inbox. I bite your dick, Dolph. Like you got to clear it up today, dog. That's copy.
Yeah, they gonna try to copy that. You know
there you go. There we go.
You got a lot of records in, Dolph. What is the craziest thing that's ever happened in the studio while you was recording?
The craziest thing that happened in the studio while I was recording, it's a lot, bro. It might be girls finding out where we at. It might be the engineer turned groupie or grouped out. It might be it might be a dice game. It might be a dice game when shit. One night we shooting dice. I'm recording though. But I got probably 15 of us in the studio, 13 of us, 15 of us in the studio. I'm recording, session over. Man, we stayed in that motherfucker an extra 7 hours shooting dice.
How often do you
studio?
What's the most you won? What's the most you won shooting dice?
I never win.
Really?
I never win because if I win, I get up. I don't stop. And I just keep gambling or just keep shooting until be like, man, the money in the back end of the game. Or I lose some money. You know what I mean?
That hurt. That really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Headcrack.
Casino, I ain't never won a dime from the casino.
You know, your best bet is to do something where the odds are 50-50, the roulette table, bet on black, bet on red, you know, figure it out from there. And just if you win that first couple times, just dip and bounce. But I used to be the same way. I used to like go spend all my money on slots and then win a little bit. They'd be like, hell yeah, if it happened once, it can happen again. Yo, that man casino leave away with all my money. But I figured out a little system. It's getting it to go.
Dolph want to give away money. That's they ain't tapped into it all the way. The man is giving away stuff, and I'm gonna help him give it away. Dolph, let me help you get away that truck you got. I don't know if it's a Lamborghini or if it's a Bentley truck that's camouflage. Let me help get that over there to me.
I can't get it on the way.
My son
said I can't get my Lamborghini truck away. He was like,
okay, all right.
He like, we get to give away everything but the Lamborghini truck and the demon.
Okay, all right.
He love him.
He staked his name on that.
Now, GQ shouted you out, man, considering the fact you spoke on COVID-19 before it even got all the way out there to the masses that way. And just give us a little bit of your sentiment, how you saw the this pandemic forming and what your initial concerns were, and then the response that you got from GQ.
Man, well, I seen, I was on tour, right? I think I was in DC or Maryland. I was somewhere in the DMV. Man, I get out the stage. My little brother showed me his phone. I'm looking. I'm like, what the hell? And it said the NBA season has been canceled due to COVID-19. I looked at my folks. I said, shit, our season canceled too. This the last show. I ain't doing no meet and greet. I ain't doing no more shows. Show tour over with. We done. So I don't know. I started seeing stuff like that, like the NBA canceling their season, and I canceled my season too, bro.
Smart man. It's ugly out there, you know, and I run into people still to this day who feel like, yo, the COVID-19 thing is made up. More people, you know, survive it than die from it. But, you know, have you like known anybody personally that's passed away from it?
I ain't know them personally, but I had friends that, like, they mama passed, auntie passed, daddy passed, like, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But none of my relatives or friends that passed, but I got friends that they relatives actually passed from it. Like, one of them, his mama was had high blood pressure. One girl, her daddy was a diabetic. Then I had some people, like one of my mentors I had talked to, like last week, he was telling me two of his buddies passed and wasn't nothing wrong with him. He said they found one of them in the car, just he passed. But you never know, bro, what was going on. I feel like it's real. This COVID-19 stuff is real, but it's a lot of cap in it too.
I feel like they're throwing the COVID-19 label on some things that maybe aren't COVID-19 just to run the numbers up. Because here's the thing, you look at the tallies every day,
that's what they're doing.
XYZ amount of people infected with COVID, but it's not like there's that many people walking around right now with COVID. They're keeping the meter running from when the thing started. So, you know, they pump a little fear with that and, you know, just to drive a narrative. It is goofy. But, you know, going back to the album real quick, man, how proud is Uncle Vic of you right now?
Man, that's my dog, man. He right here. I look up every day. You know what I'm saying? He passed in 2000, I want to say 2011. I think he passed in 2011 or 2010. It's one of them. But I know he's super proud of me. You know what I mean? Like it's like I grew up, became a man, and filled his shoes because he was like the man of the family. Like he taking my grandma to the Bahamas. He got a spot over there from every time they go. He taking the whole family to Disney World. You know what I mean? Like his wife was the best cook. She gonna cook. Goddamn, we go over his house. She gonna ask us what we want. Man, I might say pancakes. My little brother might say rice. My other cousin might say oatmeal. She gonna make all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just a real guy. He was just a real stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? And my auntie, him and his wife, R.I.P. to both of them, man. But it's like I learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? Really on some family shit, like how to cater to my family. You know what I'm saying? And like the importance of family.
Now you live a version of like, being raised by the village, man. Like, Billy and I both gonna testify to that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it ain't always your mom and dad that teach you the most valuable things in life. It's everybody coming together and keeping it going. And it's dope to see you continue that legacy, bro.
Hell yeah. It's all about what you do with it. You know what I mean? You got to be a person that like to think, like a person that run to responsibilities instead of running away from responsibility.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, yo, man, continue rocking and doing your thing, and thank you for blessing the people with another album to ride to. It takes our mind off things, and it's just dope to see where you came from with this shit to where you going with this shit, man. Like me and Billy both got hyped when we found out you was pulling up on us, and we continue to throw nothing but positive and great energy over you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all, boy, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man, because the culture needs this. The culture needs y'all, man, and y'all don't stop, bro. Like, whatever y'all do, y'all don't stop. Keep taking it to the next level and keep going, bro. Like, keep going up the ladder. For real, bro. Like, I love what y'all doing.
Hey, now, Dolph, I was born in Chattanooga and raised in Houston, so we say bye a little different way. Hey, man, I'm going to get you some muscle for that little bit of shirt you got, man. I'm going to go. But if you don't get out of here, a little shirt having there, boy, where your chest at, boy? Little boy chest having there, boy. Hell no. Hey, man, I'm glad you back out here. You need to hit the waist way in there, boy.
Hey, you sound just like a
Yo, and no matter what city I go to, somebody know Billy. Like, y'all used to watch him. No matter what city I went to. Yo, Dolph, God bless, continued success. Rich Slave out right now. Be sure you purchase copies so that could be you whipping in that blue and orange, looking real sophisticated in these streets. All right? God bless you, Dolph.
I love y'all.
We are the Morning Hustle.